Surround yourself with relentless humans, people who plan in decades but live in moments, train like savages but create like artists, obsess in work, relax in life, people who know this is finite and choose to play infinite games. Find people going up mountains, climb together.
If you change your mindset and start working, and you never give up, and you do not listen to rejection, you can achieve anything that life throws your way.
You have 4,000 weeks, 920 months, 28,000 days, 76 years. Life is short. Make memories, do what gives you energy, create what you wish existed, enjoy every part of the game, because you only get to play once.
Money is abundant, but if you think you cannot get it, you'll not get it. Building wealth is a system that starts by providing value. Give people what they want, and they will reward you with money. Success is subjective. Ask yourself what you already have and what you want. The only way to achieve what you want is by using what you have to get what you want. Stop comparing yourself to others and focus on becoming the better version of yourself.
Wake up. You're alive. Act like it. Get up, shower, make the call, send the text, book the flight, think bigger, act today. This all ends. Why are you afraid? What are you waiting for? Run 1 more mile, 2 more, 3. Be present in a world of distraction. Most people say time flies. Don't let it. Don't think. If you're hesitating to post, post. If you're hesitating to text, text. If you're hesitating to call, call. It's insane how many wildly successful people are not talented, smart, or lucky. They just acted, while everyone else talked themselves out of it. Some people feel time differently. They let their future self make every decision. They do more in one day than most do in a month. And they're so present, every moment feels 10 times longer. Few talk about this, fewer embody it. Hard things make life beautiful. Hours worked, miles ran, weights lifted, endless obstacles you overcame to become who you are now. You need to taste failure to feel what it really means to win. Happiness comes from contrast, because when you've gone through hell, a regular day is paradise.
Your success is 100% your responsibility. If you want wealth, create it. If you want happiness, give it to yourself. What you do today determines how you live tomorrow. Therefore, make the right choices.
You're not a failure. You failed once. You're not insecure. You felt insecure. You're not shy. You acted shy. You can accept who you are, or you can create who you are. Stay liquid. Stay unattached. Don't be things. Do things. You have to choose between an ordinary life that makes sense and an extraordinary life that makes you excited. You could settle down, live as you are, or you could hunt down the highest version of yourself. Neither is right or wrong, but it's a choice you have to make. You're 3 decisions away from the life you've always dreamed of. But those decisions are so big, they feel like 3,000. Rip off the Band-Aid. The more it hurts, the more you need it. A moment of discomfort can save you a decade of regret. Rip it before you regret it. Stop hesitating. If you want to post, post. If you want to call, call. If you want to sell, sell. Most successful people are not talented, smart, or lucky. They just acted before talking themselves out of it. Don't be the best, be the only. Your edge is at your edge. Take what's weird about you and use it to create. Because when you're truly authentic, there's no competition. You're in a category of one. So worry less about being good and more about being different. A 1 of 1 is greater than a 10 out of 10. You don't need balance. You need contrast. Write poetry, lift weights. Visit cities, visit mountains. Join a cult, then create one. Spend time at the edges. Test your limits every day and never live the same day twice, because a life without extremes is a life unlived. Every day you make a choice. Will you let yourself down or make yourself proud? Will you distract yourself from what matters or commit yourself to what does? Small wins add up. The battle with yourself is the only one that matters. An overnight success takes thousands of nights. Keep going. Surround yourself with people who make extreme goals feel normal. Their ambition makes you uncomfortable. They push you to push harder, and they break every perception you have of what's even possible. Find people going on missions. Hunt together. Your life is a game. Stop being an NPC. Pick a goal, play by the rules, then break them. Reality is an infinite game with the best graphics and unimaginable freedom. The world is waiting for you. You just have to pick up the controller. Don't think. Don't plan. Don't strategize. Act on the first thought. Move with instinct and intensity. Get 10 reps while they read 10 steps. And, most importantly, don't debate. Only start what you're willing to die for. Some people can't turn off. Their mind is on, always, with ideas, inspiration. Boredom can't exist because the work is just too good. It's a drug, an addiction. It's their entire world. So, when does their mind rest? It doesn't. That's the hard part, and the best part. Don't focus on being, focus on doing. Don't be a writer, write. Don't be an athlete, train. Don't be an artist, create. There are two types of people: those who care about how the world sees them, and those who care about how they change the world. One wins awards, and the other wins. Life is short. You grow up, you go to school, you get a job, you fall in love, you find meaning, and then you question everything. Make big plans, but enjoy small things. Time will always fly. It's up to you to not let it. You don't deserve to be confident. Confidence isn't something you get. It's something you earn. The mirror tells you all you need to know. Are you proud? Are you disciplined? Are you keeping the promises to yourself? Self-belief is not about affirmations. It's about actions in the right direction for a very long time. When was the last time you did nothing? Truly nothing. Screen time has become all our time. Our minds are lost in a storm of notifications, news, and we simply accept it. But we don't have to. Turn off your mind. Walk in silence. Sit in a room and do literally nothing. Magic happens when you give it space to exist.
People fail because they give up. Failure has nothing to do with how smart you are. That is why average students end up being successful than some of the top students. From today, make a decision to show up every day, even on your worst day.
Don't spend your days dreaming, waiting, planning vacations from a life you can't escape from. Design your world. If your calendar is a prison, find a way to break out. Bend your dream life into existence. The goal is to go to sleep every night, excited to wake up. You need an alter ego, a version of you that's limitless. Make your weaknesses their strengths. Make your insecurity their confidence. Give them a name, give them traits, create an amazing character. When you need them, let them take over. And eventually, you won't need to pretend. It will just be you. To be creative, first get inspiration. Devour everything. Books, films, podcasts, everything. Then let ideas flow. Walk, run, lift. No phone, nothing. Live on a seesaw between noise and silence, input and output. All great creators do.
This is your year. You have the internet to learn, you have social media to build an audience, and you have a skill to monetize. Stop making excuses and start building a life you want. Be comfortable being alone. That is the time you can think about a life-changing idea. It's also the time you can build a life you want. People think being alone is a weakness, but if you use it correctly, it's a superpower.
When you feel off, turn your body on. Lift, run, train. When you overthink, turn your body off. Sit, journal, meditate. Your body isn't just a home, it's a vehicle. Use it to change yourself, physically and mentally.
You are struggling because you want to be someone else. Your life is already perfect. You don't have to change it, but stop focusing on your weakness and start focusing on your strength. Be the best version of yourself. Life is like a game. You win when you focus on what you need instead of what you want. The paradox of life. You get what you want only if you can get what you need. And it all starts with focus. Instead of trying to get everything, focus on one thing. Instead of trying to master everything, focus on one thing.
If you're obsessed with something that compounds, all you have to do is survive. Keep going, keep iterating, keep evolving. Trust yourself every day to get 1% better. Time will take care of the rest. When in doubt, take the hard route. Let your future self decide. Choose long-term over short-term. Struggle over comfort. Risk over safety. Don't pick what you want now. Pick what your 80-year-old self would want for you now.